Hello everyone, I'm Nadia Syifa. My last serial number is 187. Here I would like to review a journal that is written by Maria Palazzo and friends, and the title is Urban and Rural Destinations on Instagram, exploring the influencer's role in #sustainable tourism. I hope you enjoy my video. Let's check this out! Firstly, I will discuss about abstract, title, and reference. The first one is abstract. The provided abstract is well written by the author and it gives the reader an overview of the study obviously. Furthermore, the research result is also written in this part, hence makes it quite easy to be understood. Number 2 is title. Palazzo et al. Journal's title is relevant to what is being discussed in the research because variables of the title is literally the main topic of the scientific article. Then the last one is reference. I found it kinda difficult to understand this section because there is no specific subtitle of it. From what I know, this is called Elsevier Pattern Journal. Thus, I conclude that the point number 2 and 3 in the article as literature review parts. The author used some references that is related to main topic and all the source is cited very well. Next, introduction. In my perspective, the introduction is entirely organized since the writer explained it in a very good way. For example, there are explanations for some foreign terms which acknowledge the reader. Also, the discussion of this part is pertinent to the purpose of the research itself. Lastly, the author also made an elucidation of what is being examined in the following sections. That there is methodology. In this research, Palazzo and her team used a mixed method approach by combining sequentially quantitative and qualitative chapters, which is able to identify several topics and destinations, the relations between Instagram's users and viable tourism, also to point out regarding influencers category and its correlation with various tourism destinations. The purpose of the quantitative part is to explain the range and differences of promotion about sustainable tourism on IG, whilst the qualitative one is to determine and examine influencers, especially for Instagram users with the highest engagement rate for macro areas and the verified users labeled with a badge provided by Instagram. However, it is not written precisely who were participating in the research process and there is no explanation about the used variable for the study. Next, finding. The result of this article is written generally using the data which is gained from observing some Instagram influencers such as travel bloggers, photographers, life coaches, and social media experts. Also, there are several organizations that are included in this observation, like travel agencies and media or travel guides. The data is illustrated in the provided table and graphics, which make the reader able to get the information. Moreover, it is also examined in a clear explanation. For instance, the author wrote that the different colors are used to distinguish the difference between continents, hence the reader will not get confused to read the data. The next one is discussion and implication. In this section, the author gives lots of suggestions to the related institutions such as government and tourism organizations to make a collaboration with Instagram influencers because it promises a better promotion that can enhance coveted tourism. It also explained some threats which may damage the cause of #sustainable tourism itself. I think it will be useful for all parties to be more aware. Overall, the discussion is understandable and contains lots of good information. Then there is conclusion. The last chapter of this journal does not use term conclusion, hence it makes me a bit confused to specify it. In this part, the author gives a brief summary about the whole article, evaluation for the study itself, and give recommendation whether for future research or tourism institution. In my opinion, it is a coherent kind of writing because the writer uses simple yet informative explanation. Lastly, my overall statement. At the first, I was confused to analyze this article because it is different with some journals I have read before. I think it is not a well-structured scientific article because the used format is not IMRAD or Introduction, Method, Result, and Discussion, which make it is a bit not understandable for the beginner like me. Nevertheless, the research uses reliable sources to enrich that study. Also, this study might be very useful for the future tourism aspect. I think that's all for me. Thank you very much for watching.